We often want our kids to be happy with whatever they have in their life, always take correct decisions and be away from wrong association. In a way, we just always want them to be perfect. So how can we ensure that? We as a parent should take its complete responsibility, and for that we actually have to train them. So that their training begins when? When they grow up a little? No. Actually, their training should begin when they are still in mother's womb. So here are top 10 tips in a chronological sequence. Step number 1. During pregnancy, the mother should actually focus on Krishnized activities throughout the period. For example, reading Bhagwat Gita, Bhagavatam, listening to the holy name, so that the natural inclination of the child towards Krishna gets nurtured. Step number 2. Now when they reach the age of 2 to 4, they start getting attracted toward mobile, television and things like that. And they start watching Doraemons and all these cartoons and just start imagining about them, thinking about them. So here, this is the correct time to tell them about Krishna, the stories of Krishna. So whatever time we get with them, they are eating or they are sleeping or they are doing other activities, whenever we get time, we should tell them again and again the stories of Krishna, so that Krishna's image in their mind should be of a role model, of a Superman, so that they do not get attracted towards anything else. Step number 3. When they reach the age of 5 to 6, this is the correct time to tell them that everything belongs to Krishna, not actually to them. This will inculcate a habit of sharing and caring. Let's understand how. Now whenever we get them anything, for example a pen or a costly toy or their books or anything, what do we say them? We say them, okay, we have got it just for you. Take good care of it. Don't take out. Don't share it with anyone. So this creates a feeling of possessiveness, a feeling of selfishness in them. And what they do then? They just start feeling that everything is theirs, and they start having that habit of possession. Everything belongs to them. So we should actually take care that every attitude of ours is actually shaping up their behavior. So at every step, at everything, we should make them to think that everything belongs to Krishna. Everything is given to us by God's grace. We have to take care. But why? Because it's given to us by Krishna. Step number 4. At the age of 7 to 8, they are now big enough to understand that Krishna is the cause of all causes. In Brahma Samhita, Brahmaji says, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vikra Anadire Adira Govinda Sarva Karan Karanam. So Krishna is actually Sarva Karan Karanam, that is cause of all causes. Nothing happens without Krishna's sanction. So whatever good qualities they possess, whatever eligibilities they have are because of Krishna's mercy. And whatever bad happens to them is because of some of their past deeds. Just make them understand, they will, because they are now after the age of 7, they are grown up to understand that. So whatever happens to them is not happening without Krishna's sanction. So if anything is happening with Krishna's permission, that's okay, and we should accept that. Now this will help them not to be overconfident about their skills, and not to blame anybody whenever something wrong happens to them. Step number 5. Now at the age of 9 to 10, what generally happens is kids start asking for tasty food from outside, generally from restaurants, hotels. They want to have nice food with their friends, want to party. So what is the easier way is to take them to all these places and let them have it. But that will spoil their physical, emotional and their overall health. What else we can do? We can actually take out some time for them, sit with them, discuss with them, and should do some hard work. Actually, as mothers, as parents, we should do that much hard work for our kids. That will strengthen our relationship also with them. So what we can do is, we should prepare their sattvic, tasty food at home only and offer it to Krishna and give them prasadam to eat. Now that will apart from satisfying them, also will strengthen their spiritual, emotional health also. So it will also bring them closer to you, because when they see that you are actually working hard for them, they will get even attached to you more. So just to make them controlling their senses so that they can have a better control over themselves, we should offer them prasadam instead of giving them or providing them with all the unhealthy stuff which is easily available outside. Now step number 6, at the age of 11 to 12, kids generally start getting more inclined, more attracted towards their friends, and they start ignoring us. They want to spend more time with their friends. And after that, what happens? They start getting piling up their expectations, and when they are not fulfilled, they get disappointed, they get stressed out. Now what we can do at this point of time is just we can develop a strong bond with them, develop a good rapport with them so that they can share everything with us freely. And above that, we should tell them that Krishna is our only friend. He says in Bhagwat Gita, that's Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. So we can have n number of well-wishers around us, but the one who can do our actual well is Krishna only. So we can actually share with them the story of friendships of Krishna, like with Arjun, with Draupadi. Whenever they required Krishna, Krishna was always standing with them. And what is the role which is played by these so-called friends in their lives? So they can actually compare and see. So when they think that, when they actually believe that Krishna is their only friend, they can lead a satisfying and a happy life. Step number 7. Now when they are at the age of 13 to 14, this is the correct time to give them their own copy of Srimad Bhagwat Gita as it is. Now you will tell me that what is the purpose? They are already at this particular age burdened with their books, with their syllabus and all that. What is the need for Bhagwat Gita at this point of time? See, it is important. Actually through this only, now when they are grown up to understand this, they can actually understand very well all the principles, the laws of karma or the laws of nature. They can understand who is God. They can understand what is their identity, what is their purpose of existence, and what is the way to achieve it. See, whenever we are operating any electronic device, say washing machine, then we cannot operate it properly before reading its manual. So now how can we expect ourselves as human beings to do all the actions properly in an authentic way before studying the instruction manual which is given by the Lord Himself? So by His mercy, He has given us all these instructions by which we can live our life in a very smooth way. Step number 8. Now at the age of 15 to 16, they start asking you about more and more gadgets, more and more things, new bike. They want to have their personal mobiles. They just see all around the facilities given to their friends and everybody around, and they start asking for it. They want better facilities. Now at this point of time, we need to make them learn that they should enjoy their own share. There shouldn't be any competition and they should not be greedy. Just be satisfied with whatever they have. So as in Ishopanishad, the topmost Upanishad which is there, it's given that tena tyaktena bhunjata, whatever you have, you can enjoy that. Of course, first everything is to be offered to Krishna, but then you can enjoy whatever is there in your destiny, you can just have it. But no need to just expect or be greedy about more and more things around. Step number 9. At the age of 17 to 18, run about at this point of time, they start with too much career planning. They start thinking about their future, worrying about their future. Now this is the correct time to make them think that Krishna is there to take care of us and we should trust Him. In Bhagwat Gita, He says that Yoga Shem Vahamiham 9.22. So whatever we have, whatever we possess, Krishna will take care of it, and whatever is we need to have, whatever is destined for us will be given to us by Krishna. He is there to take care of us. So we need not to do too much struggle for our material existence. Last but not the least, step number 10. So at the age of 19 to 21, when our kids are very much confused about the way they should go in their life, what they should choose, what they should eat, where they should go. So they are actually so much confused. Now this is the correct time to give them decision making skills. Now what should be the basis of our decision making? Updeshamrit says that bhakti anukula karya karira svikar. Whatever is boosting up our spiritual development should be chosen or should be given priority, and anything which is against our spiritual development should be rejected. So this should form the basis of our decision. Now after this, after the age of 21, when our kids enter their actual practical life, then there are less chances or very low chances of making mistakes, because now they have already understood the point of view of Vedas, and keeping Krishna as the center of their life, they can actually live a very peaceful, happy and a stress-free life. Thank you.